will take a 7-point lead now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Falcons first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
That's a nice run, a nice game that has to have them feeling pretty good about themselves as we head to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Throwing, Cousins. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down. 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Cousins to throw it. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Kyle Pitts.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away.
Oh, good move. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here.
Mayfield looks to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Jalen Walker.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
19-yard line.
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So here's a 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking for Shepard deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
In punt formation for Tampa Bay.
.43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Looking deep here for Mooney. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jarnell Mooney, 61 yards. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. 30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll bring him back within 4. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final play of the half, Cousins. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Bucs are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in the second half as we are about to get underway. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Decided to keep it that time on the option. Got out left, but the defense was right there.
And you know what happened on that play, right? Because the defense, as you said, not letting him get upfield. No place for him to ever duck his shoulders and turn upfield and gain yardage. Had to keep moving out laterally. Nice play by the defenders.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
A 6-yard pick.
Here now, second and 4.
At their 48-yard line.
Once again, it's Irving.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second.
From the 36 now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield.
That's caught by Durham.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
37-yard line.
Throwing. Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And the 11.
Mayfield with it once more. Oh, trying to throw in to Shepard, but it's intercepted. Hooked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Stuck for a loss by the safety, Antoine Winfield Jr.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Off the play fake, Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now Cousins.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Here's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll get
get this up past the 45 to the 47. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Here's 3rd and 3. Cousins now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A give left side to Robinson. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And London, the motion man right. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Cousins. And he is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, a 16-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
23.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. First down, here's Wright. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mayfield. This one taken in by Otten. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Mayfield now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Irvin. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the first down.
Buccaneers, first down.
Looking to throw. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Mayfield. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete.
To throw, Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
To number 7, Bucky Irving. First down and goal to go.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Cade Otten taking it in. And the Buccaneers have cut it back within a score. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Time to get another look at Drake London and the Falcons offense. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Now he's going to step up and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, Cousins. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. On the toss, here's Robinson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw is Cousins. Over the middle, caught by London. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Yaya Diaby got in there behind the line and dropped him for a loss on the play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. That is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
A 29-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 41 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 47.
Mayfield looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Shepard. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Mayfield off the play fake. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Going across the formation, there's Allen with it. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They're going to look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
32.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there. Hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Falcons offense and Drake London headed back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Throwing, Cousins. Into the hands of London. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Now 3rd down and 7. Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Falcons.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll stick with Algier. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's Cousins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Open man is Ibuka. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 47.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 26 yards. Complete to Emeka Ibuka.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Intended for
2nd and 10.
Xavier Watts on the coverage.
Mayfield to throw it. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up.
Mayfield keeps it himself. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
No gain? Quarterback sneak? No gain? Aren't you supposed to get something out of that?
Yeah, needed a full yard there. They'll try him now with Irvin. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Algier. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Algier with another carry. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, and you have to get the ball back. Everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking in the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands. Whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Complete to Murray on the slant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
13 more yards. That's another.
Cousins the thrower. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Setting up the screen, here's Algier. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So an important one there as they widen their lead in this 4th quarter.
All right, partner, help me out with the math here. Make sure I am on point, because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
The tackle by Jalen Walker. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Shepard. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Mayfield down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. There's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Mayfield to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Here comes 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Mayfield. Across the formation, he finds Godwin. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. This is White on the screen. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Mayfield. Out to the right here to Shepard. This is 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Baker. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Falcons, their chances of finishing over 500, they remain alive as they move to 6-8 on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.